What to do in social situations? Um, well, I think I sort of did, unless you want to color that in. I mean, what to do in social situations so that you are not the focus of attention.
Because it might not be my birthday party. It might be.
Do you ever make fun of yourself? Rabbit food. Oh, I'm just gonna eat my rabbit food, drink my swamp water.
No, don't say that.
You don't? I do. I make everyone feel real comfortable. I'm gonna just drink my swamp water here, or I'm just gonna eat my rabbit food and make myself the butt of the joke. And then it lightens everybody up instead of they're sitting there going, God, this person makes me look like a slob.
Yes.
You need to turn the attention to yourself, make yourself kind of the joke, laugh at yourself, my rabbit food, or you can say something like my doctor said such and such, and that shuts everybody up too. Like you can't make yourself the butt of the joke. Like I can do that with my personality. Here's my swamp water, it's enough. Yeah, and then everyone gets comfortable, and then they get inspired. They're like, man, I should make this lobster. You know, I go to the Olive Garden with my family, and I just get like the iceberg lettuce salad, you know, and I have them take everything out. So there's like iceberg lettuce, a few carrot things, you know, that's it. And then everyone's like, wow, you know, they feel all guilty and stuff. And I used to eat that way. I used to be like, God, I should have done that. And you inspire them. But the best thing that I've found is to make myself the butt of the joke somehow to make everyone else feel more comfortable. And that being said, I'm not a huge fan, Sophia knows, of just going out. Because there's just nothing out there. I will go out to 80-10-10 Woodstock Fruit Festival. We can go out to eat there. Why? Because it's like clean and simple, but yet I go by this intuitive thing. If I want coconut water today, or if I want grapes, it's just a real personal thing. Each meal is a celebration, because I don't like to eat too much, and when I do get to eat, I want it to be a special time. I don't want it to be this unconscious time sitting there with a lot of weirdness and all this food tripping. I want to go outside, quietly sit by myself and eat grapes and just give thanks to the Lord and give thanks to my body and turn it into a real ritual of gratitude. And that's what makes the food so satisfying. I can eat a pound or two of grapes and I'm done. If I don't get that, I got to eat until I'm bloated and full and I'm still hungry. Because you didn't take that time to get what you really needed, which was a love note from God and Mother Nature to yourself. It's like a fruit party. And then you're satiated and satisfied and hydrated and energized, and you're satiated. But if it's about something else, you're trying to fill some hole or some entertainment value, you're going to stuff your face until you're bloated and you still want to keep eating. So it has to be that just thank you for every bite of papaya. Every grape, every chew of the salad, the mixing of the salad. Oh, a cucumber here, yum. A piece of celery there, a tomato. It's just, and that's hard to find because nobody does that. It's usually it's a stimulating drug kind of a thing instead of a nourishing, hydrating, like lifting yourself to a higher level, better person. Evolution. Good?
Thank you. But I live by myself and I don't want to isolate myself. You know, and friends invite me out. And
is there anything
you jump in? Yeah. So with my social situations and my experience, you know, what I would do is number one, I think it's really sad that in our cultures that most of the things happen, you know, around food. And you know, one of the goals I have, especially as a single guy dating, especially if I'm trying to date regular people that just don't understand what I'm doing, I try to focus things not around food. I know it can be challenging, but you know, do other things that are not involving food. I don't know, go to miniature golf, go bowling, go do something where there's no food. Go for a walk, man, with nature. Go take your dogs for a walk with your friends in nature and not have even food involved. This will keep food out of it. The other thing is that I've learned is that keep raw foods a secret. Don't share. I mean, I know you're excited, especially if you're new and you want to tell everybody because you want them to have the level of health. You want them to feel what you felt. You feel how great you feel. But you know, they're not ready for the message. And when they're ready, they'll learn and they'll figure it out. Because most of the time, what happens is when you're trying to share with them, instant wall comes up, and then the negative stuff comes out of them to try to dissuade you from doing it because now you're the weird one instead of them, and we know they're the weird one because we're eating our natural diet. They're eating processed chemical foods and packages, bottles and jars, and parts of animals that we don't need. So, you know, keep it a secret. The other thing, if you do go out, I would recommend, inviting friends over for lunch instead of going to their house for lunch. That way, you make the whole spread. You make a salad, you make this, you make that, and give them a whole bunch of options. Then you could eat that, they could eat that, and try not to bring up why you're eating about that. Hey, I'm just on this healthy eating kick. You got to say something. Don't say, this is 80-10-10, raw food, low fat, fresh, ripe, raw, organic. No, don't say none of that. And then the other thing, if you do go somewhere, then if it's like they're going to make something, then say, offer to bring something. So say, hey, can I bring a flat of strawberries to share with everybody? Don't just bring your food, but bring a lot. I have a couple good videos where I show making like 4 different kinds of juices that I brought to my brother who eats conventional diet, like Christmas party, and everybody who doesn't love fresh fruit juices? I made some vegetables too, I think, but who doesn't love fresh fruit juices? That way people can enjoy it, and once again, I would not, really bring it up.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, sure.
Well done. Thank